Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've got a bunch of lipsticks and lip oils and different sorts of lip products to share with you all. I did a similar kind of a video quite recently and a lot of you gave me a lot of love on that video. So here is part 2 of that. There are so many lipstick launches happening every now and then, so I definitely do hold a lot of lipsticks. So let me know if you want to see these kind of lip swatch videos every now and then. I'd be happy to create one for you all because you guys seem to love it as well. So I've got about 15 shades of lipsticks and lip oils with me, which most of these are from my recent Nykaa Hot Pink sale haul, which I did not really give you guys a swatch on the haul video, so here it is. I also got a couple more lipsticks after that as well, so I'm including them here as well. And by the way, I'm shooting this video without my artificial lighting setup. It's all completely natural lighting that I'm getting from the window, so I'm guessing it's a bit dark than my regular videos, so that's the reason, because I want to show you guys how these lipsticks look in natural lighting. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with the swatches. So the first lipstick is a super affordable one. This is the Blue Heaven Velvet Creme lipstick, and I've got this in the shade Nutty Butty, and this is what I have on my lips right now. And oh my god, it's such a perfect nude shade for my brown skin tone. I did not expect that this lipstick would look so good on me, because it's looking like my lips but better kind of a shade, which is amazing, and I'm totally in love. This was just around 125 rupees or so, and it's looking absolutely beautiful. It's a bit of a mauvey brown nude lipstick and I love it. It also feels fairly creamy and moisturizing for what you pay, so I'm just blown away. I really don't have words for this. It's so good. So next I also have the same lipstick in a different shade, and this is called Choco Love. This I've already tried and I absolutely love it, so let me put this on. That is such a gorgeous deep brown nude shade on me. It's a bit more on the warm side and it's deep enough to show up on a lot of deeper brown skin tones, which I'm loving. I just want to keep applying it. It looks so good and so comfortable as well. You may have to do a couple of passes to get the desired intensity, but I'm not going to complain. This is super affordable and the shade range is brilliant. I'm loving it on my brown skin. So good. Love how it looks on my skin tone. Let's try a Fay Beauty lip whip. This is the shade Tempt, which a couple of you guys wanted me to try on my skin tone, so let's go ahead and test it. Love the Fay Beauty lip whip packaging. It's so sleek, so luxe looking, and you can literally see the color from the packaging, which is nice, and the wand is also pretty good, very precise sort of a wand. The shade Tempt looks like a very beautiful deep brown shade. Let's apply it and see. Ah, gorgeous, isn't it? It literally looks like molten chocolate on my lips. It's such a pretty color. You guys weren't wrong about this shade. Look at that color. It's so beautiful. It's like a deep brown with a maroon undertone, and it's looking fabulous against my brown skin tone. And the formula is also super comfortable and lightweight, and all of their newer shade launches are transfer proof. The older lipsticks were not, so I'm very happy about the reformulation. It literally feels so lightweight on the lips and truly feels like a high-end lip product. It's that good of a quality. Loving the shade Tempt. It's so pretty, and this would work really amazing on even deeper brown skin tones as well. So I was actually taking off the lipstick and I want to show you that this lipstick is transfer proof, so just wait a second. I still have product on my top lip, and here you go. It is bare minimum transfer right now because I can feel that the lipstick is still a tiny bit wet, but once it's completely dry, it's completely transfer proof. So next we have the uber famous Color Bar liquid lipstick. What is it called? It's called the Kiss Proof Lip Stain, and this is in the shade Oat Latte, which is a super popular brown nude lip color from this particular range. So let's try it out. As soon as I see it, it feels and looks like a very pale, washed out nude for my complexion. So let's put it on the lips and see for itself. The formula feels quite velvety and smooth. And as I suspected, yes, it is a washed out brown nude on my complexion. Feels very lightweight and comfortable on the lips, but the color is a washed out brown nude. I've seen a lot of people suggesting this lip color as a nude brown for brown skin tones, but I beg to disagree because it is clearly washing my skin tone off, and there are many more deeper complexions than what I am. I definitely need a brown lip liner to make this lipstick work on my skin tone, but it's not too bad. It's not a super pale color. I can still make this work on my complexion. It's a nice color, but I wish that it was a bit more deeper than what it is. That way it would have worked for a lot of different brown skin tones. Let's try out a new launch from Lakme. I've got the Lakme Extraordinaire Airy One and Done tint, and this is how the outer packaging looks like. It's a fairly new launch, but I see that they have limited shade range in this particular lipstick range. So that's how the packaging looks like. It is color coded. You can see the lipstick right here on the bottom, and I got this in the shade Toffee Touch, which is the only brown shade that is available in this range. So you can apparently use this as a lip and cheek tint, and that's how the doe foot applicator is. It seems like a warm terracotta brown kind of a shade, so here it goes. Yes, it is a super terracotta shade. It's not even like a brown. It's like a orange terracotta shade. The formula feels like a whipped consistency, just like the name suggests, and feels quite slippery and silicone-y. It's very orange and a washed out orange for my liking. It's quite washed out on my complexion, and not a huge fan of this color. I would probably use this as a cream blusher, not really as a lip color. As you can see, it's not a flattering shade at all on my complexion, and it's making me look so funny. That's Lakme Extraordinaire One and Done tint for you all. They could have done some really nice deeper shades, but yeah, this is what we have from Lakme as their deepest brown. Let's try some lip oils. So the first one that I have is from Tint Cosmetics. This is their lip oil hydrator, and this is in the shade Muse. This shade looks like a bubblegum pink shade, and on the website it looked like a completely different shade. I will put it on the screen somewhere so that you guys can see. And this came out as a surprise for me when I opened it. That's how the packaging is. Packaging is nice, but the shade is so deceiving, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. Let's apply it and see. When I tried it in the haul, it didn't really feel like a oil. It actually felt like a balm. Smells really nice. Smells of cherries and fruits. So yeah, it feels more balmy than oily. The oiliness is still there, but it's more balmy than oily, which is in a way is good because it's not very slippery on the lips and is more hydrating. But I want my lip oils to be a bit more shiny and glossy than this, so this is not cutting it. And talking about the shade, it's pretty much transparent on my lips. You cannot really see the tint of it, so it doesn't even make a sense that these are tinted. Feels good though. Feels hydrating and balmy, and also smells nice. So that is Tint Cosmetics lip oil for you all. Let's try another lip oil, and this one is from K Beauty. Love K Beauty packaging. It screams luxe to me. They just nail it with their packaging, man. I love it. So this is just available in one shade, I believe, and here is how it looks. Got the same fat doe foot applicator, and it's only available in one shade as of now. So yeah, it's got a very fruity and yummy kind of a scent to it. So let's apply it. This is the kind of shine I like from my lip oils. It's so shiny and juicy, and also feels quite comfortable and lightweight on the lips. Really pretty. It leaves a bit of a pink stain after a while, which I like, and is also very moisturizing on the lips, so I'm happy about this purchase. It's not a very affordable lip oil. It's very expensive. I don't understand why lip oils are so expensive. They all come around 1,000 rupees, which is crazy, right? They literally give you a glossy finish while hydrating and moisturizing your lip with a bare minimum tint. So yeah, let's try a Swiss Beauty lipstick. So this is their non-transfer waterproof lipstick, and that's how the packaging looks like. It's a very affordable lipstick, and this is how the color looks like. A really nice and sleek packaging. So this is in the shade Rusty Nude, which looks like a nice warm brown nude. So let's apply it and see. Okay, it feels quite creamy and nice when you apply it, but the shade is kind of washing me out. I think I need a brown lip liner with it to make it work. Quite creamy and pigmented, but I'm not really a huge fan of the shade. It's really washing out my complexion right now. It is already trying to set and become like a transfer proof finish, which is nice because this was just under 200 rupees or so, and I'm so impressed by the formulation. It really reminds me of the Sugar Matte Attack transfer proof lipsticks. They are also extremely creamy, rich, pigmented, and sets down to a completely matte, smudge proof, transfer proof finish. So the formulation is nice, but the shade is a bit washed out, like I mentioned, which is surprising because I saw that this particular shade Rusty Nude looked like a nice deep brown shade on other people, but on my brown skin it's definitely a washed out corally brown kind of a color. I'll definitely pick up this lipstick in a different and deeper shade because I quite like the formula. Let's also try a Swiss Beauty Craze product, and this is their tinted lip balm. I've heard so many good things about this lip balm, and particularly in this shade. So this is the shade 01 Marshmallow, which is like a beautiful brown tinted lip balm. Love the Craze packaging from Swiss Beauty. It's very youthful and very funky kind of a packaging. So it comes in this hot pink outer packaging, and inside you've got the lip balm, which looks like that. So beautiful and so brown, which I absolutely love against my brown skin tone. So let's go ahead and apply it. So that's how the shade Marshmallow looks like from the Swiss Beauty Craze tinted lip balm. It's such a beautiful sheer brown tint on my lips and feels quite moisturizing and hydrating, which I'm also loving. Some of the Swiss Beauty lip balms are so good. They feel absolutely like high-end products, and they manage to create these balms at such an affordable price point, which I love. And this is so good. It's giving me the right amount of tint and sheen, which I like, and also feels quite hydrating and moisturizing on the lips. I love it. So let's try a new shade addition to the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink collection. One of you guys suggested that I try the shade on my skin tone, and I wasn't even aware that this shade was added to the range until you notified me about it. So this is in the shade Performer, which really reminded me of the shade Protector. So I immediately grabbed it and was curious to see that if it is similar to Protector. I've already tried it, so let's put this on and talk more about the shade. So that's the shade Performer on my lips. It's a beautiful, warm, deep brown shade. The lipstick smells so good. It smells like coffee bean out of a coffee machine. Smells absolutely divine. You guys know how this formula is. It's a bit on the thicker side. It kind of feels like paint and needs a bit of an extended drying time, but once it is completely set, it's a completely matte and transfer proof finish. It's not the most comfortable matte liquid lipsticks. I would say that you can feel these liquid lipsticks on your lip. And talking about the shade Performer, it's very pretty, very brown girl friendly shade. You could still pull this off if you are a shade or two deeper than what I am, but if you have really rich chocolatey skin tones, I think this may wash you out. The shade Protector is discontinued, which used to be my favorite brown shade from this particular range. So this is the closest deep brown shade that we can get right now from this range. It's nice. It looks really pretty against my skin tone. I can easily pull this off without a lip liner. The sun is almost going down, so I want to quickly finish this video off. So let's try a Love Child by Masaba liquid lipstick. This is their Game On Mad Matte liquid lipstick. Look how funky and colorful the outer packaging is. All of her products are so colorful and funky, and I got this in the shade It Fits, which looks like a pretty mauvey brown kind of a color. So that's how it looks like, and this is the shade for you all. So that's the shade It Fits. It's such a beautiful cool toned mauve, almost like a lilac mauve brown, and as soon as you apply it, the color is still a bit lighter, and once it dries down, it turns to a bit of a deeper shade, which I'm loving. And it's a very, very unique, cool toned brown mauvey nude for my skin tone. This liquid lipstick feels quite comfortable and lightweight on the lips, and also has a bit of a blurring effect on the lips, which I like, and is completely matte and there is no shininess whatsoever. Very pretty and unique shade. I've got two more lip oils to share with you all. The first one is this Keto lip oil, and I got this in the shade Cherry Nectar, which is like a red toned lip oil. I generally pick up pink toned lip oils because that's the common kind of color that is available. So I wanted to switch it up and get this red one. So this is how it looks. Very nice fat doe foot applicator. I've already used it and absolutely love it. Smells like crushed cherries. It's so yummy. So that's Keto's Cherry Nectar lip oil on my lips. It's got a very faint red tint. It's very similar to the K-Beauty lip oil in my opinion. Feels very glossy and shiny, hydrating and moisturizing on the lips, and also feels extremely lightweight, which is amazing. I got this at a great discount during the sale. If you cannot get your hands on the K-Beauty lip oil, do try the Keto Beauty one. They often have good discounts. The K-Beauty one doesn't. It's really very similar, and I love the shade Cherry Nectar. It's not the regular pink tinted lip oil. It's a bit of a red and cherry tone, and it's more complementing on my brown skin tone. Next I have the Tipsy Beauty lip oil, and this is called I got this in the shade Midnight, which looks like a black lip oil. The original one is like a baby pink shade, and this is a pH lip oil, meaning it changes the color once it is on the lips, and this is how the packaging is. Very sleek packaging, and it's very expensive, but I love the water droplets on the cap. It looks so fancy and luxe. Smells really nice and pleasant of fruits. So let's apply it on the lips. Again, this one is a very thin, liquidy, lightweight formulation. Quite comfortable on the lips, has high shine effect on the lips as well. Also is very moisturizing and hydrating. Now the color Midnight comes off as a deep magenta pink shade once time passes. Right now it looks like a dusty mauve, but after a while it turns to a deep dark magenta pink. So it's a very intense kind of a color. So if you're someone who likes a strong pH color treated lip oil, definitely go for this. I think the Tipsy one comes in a bunch of different glittery variants as well now. So yeah. So we are down to last two lipsticks, and both of these are from Revlon. I did a dedicated video for the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick quite recently, and both of these I got from the Nika Hot Pink sale. So let me swatch it here as well in case you didn't check out the swatches video. I'll add it on the cards somewhere on the screen on whichever side it is. So let's try out a red number. So this is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, and this is in the shade Uncut Ruby, which is a bright and popping red number. Love how moisturizing these Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks feel, and they glide like butter on the lips. And now talking about the shade Uncut Ruby, it's a very unique kind of a red shade. It's a very strong blue based red and is very cool tone. It almost is like a equal mixture of pink and red. Whether it's a pink or a red, it's that kind of a red, but the red is slightly more dominating, but is a very truly unique kind of a red, and it looks really pretty on my brown skin tone. These Revlon lipsticks are super underrated, and they are so affordable, really creamy, rich, quite hydrating on the lips as well. I love these. Let's try out the other shade. This is the Super Lustrous Matte lipstick, but still a very good formulation, and this is in the shade Spirited Plum, which is a very unique kind of a maroon brown shade. So gorgeous. This line has a lot of brown girl friendly shades, and Spirited Plum is one such gorgeous color. It's a beautiful brown with a maroon burgundy undertone to it, and it's so deep, so pretty for us brown deep Indian skin toned women. Look how pigmented and creamy it is at the same time, and is also very moisturizing. Even though this is a matte finish, it also has a bit of a sheen to it. It's not very glossy as the creme finish, but still has a slight sheen and is quite pigmented and rich. I love these Super Lustrous lipsticks from Revlon. So good and so underrated for sure. Spirited Plum is a very unique kind of a brown in my opinion, and looks so good on my brown skin. So yeah guys, we are done with the lip swatches. Those were all the 15 shades of lipsticks and lip oils that I wanted to share with you all. All the links will be mentioned in the description box as usual. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and found it useful and helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. This is it. Take care of yourselves and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.